whoever is at the very bottom down here with the cute nose, over here, all I see is a knee.
That is Ben. So Ben, that's Lachlan. You move over this
next
way.
to the markers and things, I think. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Is that everybody now?
It is. John, if you even move over, you can move over more towards here.
As long as you can see me, we're cool.
Move over a little bit. Just that you won't get blocked. You're fine.
So I am thrilled to finally get to meet you personally because there were so many other kids last time. So I am who? Do you guys remember?
Jen.
Miss Jena.
Miss Jena.
There you go. Ms. Jena, or you can call me Miss Jena. And what is the name of the books that I write? Do you happen to know?
Magical Stories.
Right, magical stories. I like that. The name of the books. Go ahead.
Say Jen. Not Untitled Chapter.
That's the name of my most recent book. Do you know what the name of the whole series is? Because there are 4 books in the series. Maybe you don't know this. It's called Critterkin. Do you guys have any idea what a Critterkin is? Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's take the word apart. So what is a critter? What's a critter? Give me an example of a critter.
It's a little animal.
A little animal. Is an elephant a critter?
No.
Is an alligator a critter? A critter is an animal. So any animal, okay? Although I agree with you, usually they're little. But what does the word kin mean? K-I-N, I'll give you a hint. Mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, cousin.
Family.
Yes, very good. So kin means family. So critter means animal, and kin means
family.
yeah. So you mush them together.
Animal.
There you go. Okay. So I started Critterkin with my business partner because I wanted to write stories about animals and kids. So Critterkin. And all the animals in my books so far have been dogs, and they're rescue dogs. What's a rescue? If you rescue something, what do?
You save it. Save its life. You save its life.
You save its life. Yes, right. So in this most recent book, The Not Perfect Cat Club, who's the rescued dog?
Newton.
And? Oh!
And the other
Starts
dog.
with an M.
See now?
No, we can't remember the names of the dogs.
Newton is the golden retriever, and his best buddy is this little, loud, floppy-eared dog called a beagle. And what's her name?
Yay!
Her name is Midge.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can you guys tell me about Newton? What do we know about Newton? Because we're going to draw him today, if that's okay.
Yes. Let's go.
What makes Newton kind of special?
Extra dog. It's because he's a dog. He
He's
doesn't
a dog. Yeah, but what makes Newton's story special?
He does fly balls. Because he does fly
There
balls.
was an extra dog who couldn't be shown because he was perfect.
Talk really loud, sweetie.
There was an extra dog who couldn't be shown because he was
Yes. Yes, good. And what happened when he was left at the shelter? Does anybody remember?
He got adopted.
He was adopted, right. So he got really lucky. He was adopted by who or what? What kind of person was he?
Human. An owner.
Miss Jena.
Yes. Oh, no. Miss Jena didn't adopt him. A guy named Carl did. What is Carl's job? Do you guys know?
Did you magical sidewalks?
No, that's the other guy.
He helps.
He helped with the fly ball.
He helps kids, right?
Yeah.
So what's the big theme I'm kind of getting at? I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Why is Newton special? Because he's not what?
Not perfect.
He's not perfect. And all the kids that he tries to help are?
Perfect.
They think they should be perfect, but are they?
No.
No. Is anybody perfect?
No.
No. Nobody can be perfect, but what did Newton discover about the snowflakes? Do you remember the snowflakes?
That every single snowflake is different.
Every single snowflake is special, just like people, right? So no snowflake is perfect, but we're all special. So when we draw Newton today, I want you guys to imagine that you have one of these. This is my not perfect hat. And as you can tell, it's very not perfect. It's kind of messy and floppy and all that. But I put it on to remind myself that when I'm doing something new, like drawing or math or any of those kind of things, I don't have to be perfect. I can just have fun. Okay, so can we agree to have fun?
Yes.
And that each drawing will be different and each one will be special because you did it. There's no one just like you, all right? Agreed?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm going to share my screen so you won't see me for a little bit, but you'll be able to hear me, all right? Well, actually, you'll be able to see me on the side of the screen. Just give me a second here. Okay. So tell me when you can see Newton, okay?
You see Newton?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, awesome. So what I'm going to do is, do you guys have paper?
Yeah.
Can you see this squiggle?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so what I want you to do is take your paper and turn it sideways, like this. Okay? Okay, good. Now, people think that drawing dogs is kind of hard, but it's not if you understand where to start. So where do you think we're going to start? Where would you start if you're going to draw?
The nose.
Oh, you're so smart. That's exactly right. So we're going to look at Newton's nose, and we're going to put our pencils right in the middle of the paper. All right? And because you guys are older, I'm going to teach you the more complicated shape, okay? So first, we draw a line across like this, and I've got the wrong color. Just a second. Not sure why. There we go. So just draw a straight line across like this. And then we're going to make a half circle on both sides like this. Just follow, kind of like a sideways U. All right? Then we're going to do a half circle like this on both sides. Tell me if it's too hard or you don't understand, okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to come down to a point like this. You will notice that my drawing is not perfect, but that's okay. It's close enough. So that, believe it or not, is how most dogs' noses really look. Everybody got that? Or do you want me to start over?
We got it.
Good.
Okay, good. All right, well, anytime you need me to start over, tell me, okay? Now, the easiest part of all is this. Draw a straight line down from the tip of the nose, like this. That's the easiest part of everything we'll do today. Now, does anybody know, what do we call this part of a dog's face? What is that? On a person, it's a cheek. Ooh, I heard it, I think. What'd you say?
Muzzle.
Yes, good. So how do I spell muzzle? Somebody spell it for me.
M-U-Z-Z-L-E.
Yep, good job. All right. So now we're going to do the muzzle. So let's start at the very bottom of that line right there. And we're going to go up a little bit and around and then way back up. Okay. Now I'm going to do it on the other side. Start at the bottom of the line and you go up a little bit and around and back up. Got it? All right, now, right here, what are those shapes? Do you see them? What is, if I did it right side up, it would be a what?
Yeah.
So it's an upside down what?
U. So upside down U.
Upside down U. So let's start right up here. We're going to make an upside down U on both sides. I bet you can see where we're going, right? All right. Now we have the upside down U. We need to make this part of the face. What is this?
The mouth.
Yeah, it's the mouth. I know you guys know how to spell that. So. All right. So starting at the bottom of the U, we're going to come down at a, what is this? That a straight line?
Yes.
It's a diagonal. Okay, so we're going to come down at a diagonal till we almost reach the center. Okay? Then we come back to the other side and we come down at a diagonal till we almost reach the center. And what kind of shape do you think we're going to use to connect the bottom there?
Straight.
If I make it straight, does that look right?
No. Curve.
It's a curve. There you go. Because that's what? That's part of the what? It starts with a C. This is going to be part of the what? All right. Now,
Chin.
it's going to be part of the chin. Good for you. All right. Should we give him a tongue?
Yes.
I think we better give him a tongue. So let's start up here, right about here, okay? And this is just a really long U shape. Okay? Okay, now we need to do this part of his muzzle. Okay, you see that line I drew at the top over his nose? So you want to go up about half an inch above the nose and just make a big curve like this. And now, to get the whole rest of the muzzle, we're going to start at the edge of the curve, right there, and we're going to come down, keep going down until you get right to the edge of that U. And then you're going to follow the shape all the way down, like this. Just follow it down. Let's try the other side now. So we're going to start at the edge of this curve, and we're going to keep going out a little bit. Then we're going to go up and around and follow it down. So we are almost ready to make the chin, and we connect the chin with a curve. Yeah, good. Okay, there we go. Now we have the muzzle. How about if we do the head next? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So what I'd like you to do, I'll show you how to measure. So we need to know how far should we go from here. How far should we go from here to here, the top of the head? So the best way to do that is make what I call a guideline. So take your pencil and very, very lightly draw a little dotted line up until you think it's about the place where the top of his head should be. I'm kind of guessing here. Maybe here. It's just a guideline. We're going to erase it later, okay? Then we have to figure out how wide should his head be. So usually it's about the width of the mouth. So let's draw another little guideline like this. This is just going to help us so we know where to fill in. Okay, and we'll erase these later to make them light. Now, dogs have a lot of different kinds of heads. So for example, if you saw a dachshund or a Boston Bull Terrier or a French Bulldog, they have round heads, almost like a hill. And then we have dogs like boxers that have concave heads like this. We also have dogs like pit bulls who have bumps on their heads like this. These are the tops of their heads. And we do have dogs that have straight heads like this. So if you look at Newton here, what shape is the top of his head? I think it's pretty straight. So let's start right here. And the way we tell we're in the right spot is because we look at our guidelines. So right about here. And we're going to draw a line. Now don't make it completely straight because then he looks kind of weird. Just a little tiny bit of a curve. And go all the way over to the other guideline, like that. Okay? Boy, that's not so good. This is why we have erasers. Okay. Now we need to make the sides of the head. So what are we going to draw? What is this? It's a
Diagonal.
Yeah, so we need to do two diagonals, one going left and one going right. Okay, so we start right where we left off here, and we go out at an angle a little bit on both sides. Okay, now the next part of his head goes like this, which is what? Is that a diagonal?
No. Straight line.
Yeah, it's a straight line. Okay, so then we're going to go straight down like this. On both sides. And then finally, we need to connect the top of the head, the side of the head, to the muzzle with another, what?
Diagonal.
Another diagonal, only going the opposite direction. So now we're going to head towards the muzzle. We're just going to connect to the muzzle like this. Okay? And there we have it. Our dog has a head. Now, it's up to you guys. Would you like to draw the ears or the eyes next?
Yes.
Mrs. Carlson, can you take a vote?
I think they want the ears.
The ears, okay. So everybody thinks that dog ears are hard, but these are really simple. What is this shape?
Triangle.
It's a triangle. Okay, so we start here, right against the side of the head, right here. All right? And we're going to go out, straight out. And then we're going to come in at an angle. And then we're going to connect back up with the head. And we have an ear. Simple. Easy peasy. Okay? All right, so let's try over here. Put your pencil right here. Did everybody get that, or do you want me to do it again? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so start here. We're going to go out, and then in at an angle, and back up. So now we have two ears. All right, so let's get rid of these, well, yeah, let's get rid of the guidelines. They're kind of a pain. Okay, all right, I'm gonna leave my middle one. So what do we call this part of the dog's face right here? It has to do with a bone.
Forehead.
This is the forehead, that's correct. What is the bone that's right here in between? So we have the forehead at the very top. What's the bone in between? Right here. You guys know what that is? You heard of that before? It starts with a B. It's a bone, but it's also called the bridge of the nose. The bridge of the nose, okay? So I'm going to ask you guys, let me get rid of this now that I've drawn it on there. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to start right about here on the muzzle, on the left side, and we're going to go up at an angle and around like this. Then up at an angle and around. Now, Newton is a golden retriever, so he's fuzzy, so we can make the edges kind of fuzzy.
What?
Does that make sense? And we'll do some erasing and making him look fuzzier later, okay? All right, so now we have the bridge of the nose right here, and we need to put in the space for the eyes. Now, eyes can be several shapes. We could have circles, just plain circles. And I'll show you how each one of them looks. We could have ovals. We could have upside down smile eyes.
Yes.
Or we could have almond-shaped eyes, kind of like cats.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'll tell you what, let's try each one, because I can erase mine easily. So here we go. If I put a circle in, he could look like this. If I do ovals, he could look like this. I kind of like, this is my personal preference, but it's up to you guys. You choose. I kind of like the upside down smile eyes.
Yes.
Because they make the dog look really friendly. Okay? But it's your choice. You guys choose. Now, does anybody know what the colored part of your eye is called?
Pupil.
Iris. Yes. What is the pupil? The pupil is the little hole in your eye that lets the light in, but the colored part is the, I heard somebody say it.
Iris.
Iris, yes. So where you put your iris will determine where your dog is looking. So for example, I could make my dog look up like this, or sideways like this, or I could even make him look cross-eyed if you want to be silly. This dog needs glasses. Okay, so I think I'm going to make my dog look sideways. Maybe he sees a cat or something. But it's up to you, wherever you want it to be. Now, what do we have, what do we all have on our faces that let us show emotions?
Mouth. Eyebrows.
Eyebrows. I love eyebrows because they're just two lines, but you can show so much feeling. So, for example, I could make him look worried, like this. I could make him look really surprised, like this. I could make him look really mad, like this. Or I could just make him look happy, like this. It's up to you guys. Do you want me to show you again?
Yes.
Okay, so here's worried. Here's surprised. Here's angry. And here's just normal, kind of happy. It's up to you. So I think I'm going to make my Newton look a little worried because he sees a cat.
Yes.
Poor Newton. Okay, so what else do we all have on our eyes?
Oh, I like it.
Eyelashes. Now eyelashes, if you make them really long like a movie star's, everybody will think that your dog's a girl. So it's up to you. I like to make my eyelashes kind of small, but everybody has eyelashes, so I like to put them on there. Okay. All right, so would you like to doctor up Newton a little bit so he looks more like a golden retriever and kind of fuzzy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So how about if we start with the ears? So erase a little bit of the ears. Okay. Not all of it, just a little bit. And on the edges that were straight, make them a little jagged like this.
Oh. Oh.
I'm going to do the same thing over here. Instead of making it a straight, sharp point, I'm going to make it kind of soft and fuzzy and round. Okay.
How cute that is.
And I can get rid of this guideline here too. I might. Let me see here. Do this. You can make these lines here a little bit fuzzy too. Here. Okay. So now Newton has, do you know what we call this part on a dog? It's fur. This part right here is called the ruff. I don't know why, but
Oh, that's hot.
it's called the ruff. So let's give him a bit of a ruff, okay? So we're going to start over here. All right? And we're going to just come down. And it doesn't have to be exact. We're just going to give him a little bit of fluff. Okay? Almost like a lion's mane, you know? And then it looks to me like he has some ruff down here too. So let's give him some fur down there. And you don't have to, doesn't have to be perfect. Just sketch some in. And then all of this hair out here, my goodness. How about if we add a little bit here too? So he starts to look really fluffy like a golden retriever.
Oh, whoa. I'm not even up to that.
Okay. And then this is colored in here, but we can hint at fur here. Let's do this.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it adds a little bit. There we go. What do you think? I don't know if I like that. How about this, if we do this? So I'm just kind of playing around to see what helps make him look a little fuzzier. What do you think? Pretty good?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, so how about if we add some details now? So can you take your black, and I'd like you to fill in the nose and make it black.
Oh.
I have a tool that lets me do it really fast, but it'll take you a little bit of time. It's okay, take your time. Okay. And then I think we probably need to fill in his mouth. Let's make that black. Now, I could make his tongue black, but I think that would look kind of stupid. So what color should we make his tongue?
Pink. Yellow. Red.
Yellow?
Green. Green.
Green?
Yes.
Oh, you guys.
But not pink.
I think I'm going to make his tongue pink, all right? You can make yours any color you want, but I'm going to make mine pink. And then remember there's a little line that goes down from a dog's tongue. You can add that now. Let's see. You guys have colors there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what color should we make his eyes?
Yellow.
Blue.
Green. Alright, green.
How about if we make one blue and one green? Have you ever seen a dog like that? That's kind of cool. Okay, blue and how about green? Let's see, what color green? This color green. Oh my. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, so what am I putting on here? Freckles?
The little whiskers.
Whiskers, exactly. And why do dogs have whiskers?
So they can sense things.
Exactly, so they can feel things around them because their eyes aren't all that good. So don't forget the whiskers. And now I'm going to teach you an artist trick, okay? So if you take your eraser, you want to make the eyes look shiny and the nose look shiny. You erase right in the center of the eye, and it'll make the eye look shiny. Cool, huh?
That's what I've been trying to do with this new cartoon boards.
Okay, and then right across the top of the nose, you erase, and it'll make the nose look shiny. Hey, you guys, you know what we didn't do? Do you think Newton should have teeth?
No?
No?
Yeah, I reckon.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah, 16 we have some.
How's he gonna eat, the poor guy? All right, so let's see. We don't want to make him look mean, okay? So how about if we do little teeth like this? How's that? Is that okay? I don't want him to look mean. So there's one thing that we've forgotten to put on Newton. Can anybody guess what that is?
Whiskers.
Yeah, we need to, huh?
Tail. Body.
So,
Collar.
yes, there you go. Exactly. So let's put a collar on him. And his ruff will cover up part of that. Why do we put collars on dogs?
So you know like that's your dog. So you know who's the owner, and you can put a lead on.
So we know that they're owned and they're not Australia, and so you can put a lead on them.
Right. Good. Okay. So usually there's something hanging from a collar. What is it? What do we call those? Do you know?
Tag.
A tag. Exactly. Okay. So let's be sure and put a tag. And what goes on the tag? I think you guys know.
Name.
Okay. So his name is Newton. And I heard somebody else say, what goes on the back?
Phone number.
Phone and
Address.
address. Good. So if anybody finds your dog, they can find you. And I know a lot of people whose dogs have been saved because they did this. So Okay, and then we give him a neck to connect to his collar. Probably a good idea. What do you think?
He looks so cute.
He turned out pretty good, didn't he? All right, so I want each of you to think for a minute about what you were trying to say with your dog. I'd like you to come up and show me and talk to me a little bit about what you were trying to show when you drew your Newton, okay? So somebody be brave and go first. I kind of like this dog. He turned out good.
I'm not done yet.
That's okay. Just keep going away.
Just is this the nose?
Be brave. I was brave. I drew in front of you.
So again, you need to, when you're doing it, you need to hold it up here. So you can see where the green light is. So you can see the green light. Okay, big
Oh,
voice.
wow. Look at this.
I've done
voice.
my expression for it to go psycho.
To go soccer?
Psycho.
Psycho.
Oh, psycho. You made a psycho Newton?
Yeah.
Why? Tell me why.
Because you'll be a bit like me.
Ah, so do you feel psycho sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody feels psycho sometimes. So do you cross your eyes when you feel psycho?
No.
How do we know when you're being psycho?
I go psycho.
How do we know? How can we tell?
You go a bit crazy back.
Oh, dear. All right, so you guys, I'll expect a report the next time I come see you if he's gone psycho, okay? Especially if his eyes go cross-eyed. Tell me your names, too, because I don't know your names yet.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily.
And I made Newton to go a bit nervous and a bit how he's a bit scared to go and he's a bit confused.
So nervous, scared, and confused. What would have made him feel like that?
I don't know. He gets chased by other dogs.
Chased by other dogs. Also, you know, he got a new home. That would make me nervous. Wouldn't it make you nervous?
Yeah.
That's a great drawing. I really like it. You did a fantastic job. Thank you, Emily.
Hi, I'm Jamin, and I'm psycho because I have cross-eyed.
Let me see. You made him cross-eyed too? Oh my gosh, look what you did.
I think that's a common theme in my class.
You got a bunch of psychotics, huh? Psychos. He looks like he has bloodshot eyes.
He does. He looks a bit zombie.
I was going to say, did he have a hard night or something? I know what it is. He studied too much, right? Because your teacher made him work too hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great drawing, though. You did a great job. I really like it.
All right, Ollie.
Well, who's the next psycho?
Say hi, I'm Oliver.
Hi.
Big voice.
Hi, I'm Oliver.
Hi, Oliver. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at those green eyes. What were you thinking?
I was just doing my favorite colors, like in the cold section.
Uh-huh. He looks a little mad. Is he mad?
Mad and cool a bit, like cooled off.
Ah, I see. So he's trying to be kind of gruff and cool, huh?
Yeah.
Is that right? I like that.
Yeah.
That's well done. I think you captured the feeling really well.
All right, who else is being brave? Jody, you ready? Roxy, you ready? This is good.
You guys have done a fantastic job so far. I can't believe it.
And down so that
And each one is so special. Hey, who are you?
Hi, my name is Lachlan, and
Hi.
I did my dog cross-eyed and happy.
Yeah, he looks happy. Like maybe what did he eat that made him so... What made him so happy? He looks almost sleepy too. That's great.
He did. Good job.
It is a good job. Excellent.
Big voice.
I'm Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Um,
Oh, look at this great face. He looks like he's thinking about something.
he's thinking about what he might want for dinner.
I was thinking maybe he was dreaming about catching a cat, but dinner is even better. This is great. I love his expression.
Sure can. All right. So then I'll hold it up. Do you want to turn around, big voice? There you are.
Oh, it's a broken leg.
There we go.
I'm
Does your leg itch yet?
Does your leg itch?
Sometimes.
This
I
has
hurt
been
my leg once, and I took a hanger and I put it down my calf so I could scratch my leg.
Finn broke his arm earlier in the year, so
What are you, accident prone? Oh, my goodness.
he's just a risk taker.
Oh, well, sometimes it's worth it, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wow, this is a great drawing.
Big voice.
He wants to be a lion when he grows up. That's why he's got a small mane.
He wants to be a lion when he grows up. So tell me, what kind of qualities does a lion have?
Gold fur and a big mane.
And his personality will be what?
They want to be the king of the lions.
Yeah. So he's proud, huh? Proud and beautiful and strong. I like that. I think Newton would love that. That's a great drawing. Thank you.
Who else hasn't shown this yet? Ellie, yet. Jacinta, you doesn't need to be finished.
You can always finish later.
Hi, my name's Jacinta.
Ah, what a pretty name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yellow and green eyes. I love it. What is he looking at?
He's wondering if he should eat a cat or not.
What would happen if he tried to eat that cat, do you think?
He would cough up fur.
Probably. Yeah, you get a fur ball, or the cat might scratch him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great drawing. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Ella.
Hi, Ella. Oh my, look at this drawing. Tell me about your dog.
He's looking at a cat.
He's looking at a cat. And what is he? He doesn't look upset.
No, he's happy because now he gets to chase it.
Have you ever seen a dog chase a cat?
I've seen a cat chase a dog.
Me too. It's usually the cat chasing the dog. But dogs love to chase things. I've seen them chase squirrels too. This is one happy dog. I really like it. Thank you.
I think that's everyone.
That's everybody. So what do you think?
That's Jordan.
I think you guys did a fantastic job. I would love it if you guys could scan those and send them to me so I could share them with other people. Would that be okay?
Yes.
We'd love that. So can I say thank you?
Thank you.
And maybe we can visit again, okay?
You like that? There we are.
So this is how I say goodbye. I'm weird. I'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You did a great job. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.